Hey there, Internet. So today we're doing a review of the movie Tar with Cate Blanchett, directed by Todd Field. It will be out in theaters everywhere tomorrow, and we had the honor of seeing it early at the Mill Valley Film Festival. Thank you, Mill Valley, for inviting us. I loved this movie. I thought it was great. Cate Blanchett is a conductor slash composer, and she's haunted by her past, something she did in her past. Aren't we all? I thought it was really well done. It was also interesting. Matt Ross, the director of Captain Fantastic and from Silicon Valley, sat in front of us. So I just kept thinking of that the whole movie, like this guy in front of me. But it was a really well done performance. I mean, do you think she'll win Best Actress?
I think there's definitely a chance she will win Best Actress.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the other movies yet, but I can tell it's definitely been a cliche. Cate Blanchett performance, very moving, and also an interesting biopic in a way.
What do you think was like your favorite scene in the movie, or like the most interesting scene? And first of all, no spoilers.
No
We're gonna tell you spoilers later, and we'll give you a heads up before we get there. But no spoilers of your favorite.
I really enjoyed watching her teach.
Yeah.
At a school, won't be giving the name, and her interaction with the student, and how certain teachings and behavior is actually approved, in one generation and is not approved in one generation, and you're actually seeing a clash of these two cultures. So that was very interesting. I would pick that scene as my favorite.
It's definitely a really well done film. I will say this about it. Todd Field is, a great director. He's done a lot of other films like Little Children, and I'm kind of skipping on some of the other ones, In the Bedroom. But he also got his start as an actor. So I think having that background as a director who acts gives him a certain in where he can really get amazing performances out of actors. And he's probably most well known for playing Nick Nightingale, a blindfolded pianist in Eyes Wide Shut, which Cate Blanchett is actually also in, but you never see her on camera. She was very young at the time, in her 20s, and wasn't super well known or anything.
Fun fact.
But there's a part in that movie where this woman saves Tom Cruise's life, and she's wearing a mask the whole time. And I guess Kubrick didn't like that woman's voice, and he had her voice replaced with Cate Blanchett. So I wonder if that's how they kind of met each other, eventually ran into each other. But this movie definitely has some Kubrick themes. I feel like it's very Kubrickian in that way of like being a thriller, as well as like a modern day sort of psychological film.
Correct. What was your favorite scene?
Oh man. Okay. Well,
the same.
I'm gonna now break into the spoiler zone then. So if you don't want to hear spoilers about the movie Tar, which is now going to be coming out in theaters soon, if you haven't seen it yet, then you should probably stop this video, because I think it is a movie that is based a little bit around what you don't know and what's behind hidden doors. It's definitely a film that I find is rewatchable as well. It really lives in a league of its own in how well it's done and the subject matter that it's really about. But I'll break into the spoiler zone now and say that basically the whole background is about a musician that worked with Cate Blanchett, and the assumption is she had a sexual affair with this woman, and then they had a falling out, and this woman is now trying to get other work with other symphonies, and she's blocking her, sending emails like she's crazy and this and that. And then the woman eventually kills herself, and Cate Blanchett becomes haunted by this woman's death, where she's hearing in the middle of the night like that tick-tock thing. I like that scene. There's also another great one where she's in the woods and she hears a woman screaming. What's amazing about the film is part of it is in New York, part of it is in Germany, part of it is in Asia at the end. It really jumps around a lot in location.
And sound is a really obviously strong element of the movie. So if you can watch it in loud volume at home theater, or in theaters, and enjoy, I think the sound editing on it is pretty strong. So something to look forward to.
Yeah. They really do walk a tightrope, though, where you don't know if she really did something bad or it's just conjecture. And I think that's what's really great about it. It's almost the antithesis of a movie of like She Said about the Harvey Weinstein thing. And this is now putting it through the lens of like, instead of Harvey Weinstein, what if it's Cate Blanchett being accused of being, you know, a bad person and cancel culture and sexual impropriety stuff. And so I think that that was a really interesting angle, and the director said he wouldn't be able to do it unless Kate Blanchett signed on. He wrote the script specifically for her, and you can kind of see that in the character. But probably my favorite scene, if I had to break it down to one or two, I love, and I think about what they're going to show at the Oscars when she is nominated. Mm-hmm. And I like the scene where she's going up to the bully of her daughter in the German school. She goes up, I'm blah, blah, blah's father. And, you know, like, I'm an adult. And she basically, like, threatens this little kid. And it's probably my favorite scene in the whole movie. I want to rewatch it just to be able to quote it, because I love that scene. And then there's also another great scene where it's near the end of the film. The conductor has taken her music and is using it. And she just goes up and, like, knocks him out, just tackles him or punches him or something.
She's physical with it.
Yeah.
She's a very unlikable character that they're trying to make likable. So there's that very interesting balance between, as a viewer, watching her, trying to associate yourself in her position, but at the same time not really liking her. So that's...
Yeah. I'll definitely give it 10 out of 10 stars. You know, it's not an easy film to watch. The beginning, I would say I was most critical of. It's a little slow in the beginning. The opening credits are kind of a bit much, where it's just a black screen and you're hearing music.
Yeah.
But I really liked it. I thought it was great, and I really love the ambition of the movie. And I highly recommend it. I hope it gets nominated for a bunch of awards, and check it out. Really well done. Anyway, if you enjoyed this review, follow Bertie on Instagram. Bertie Ben
Banaste.
Yep. He's got some cool drone videos. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button to stay up to date on the latest movie news and reviews. I got a couple other reviews coming from Mill Valley that I gotta get out soon, because the movies are getting released. So anyway, have a great day, everyone. See you in the next one. Peace.